Final score from the McDermott Center, UIW 77, Houston Christian 49. This postgame is presented by Image 360 San Antonio West. And we're now joined by head coach Steph Dow and senior guard Myra Bell. Coach, great win. Y'all, that first quarter, 18-15, and then you shut them down defensively. What was it from that second quarter on that y'all did differently defensively?
Well, I thought we really cranked up the ball pressure. You know, we always talk about tremendous on-ball pressure. That was one part of it. And I think we really disrupted the timing. You know, we knew the plays they were trying to run, but we were doing a good job of challenging every pass, just completing the pass. And that kind of knocks them off their timing and spacing and that type of thing. A lot of loose balls. I felt like we were the first one to the floor. You know, a lot of deflections. Taking 6 charges is outstanding. That might be a program record in the 5 years that we've been here. So that was good to see. And then the other thing that you saw it do, the defense kind of cranked it up for the offense. And now we started getting some easy stuff in transition as a result of what we did on the defensive end. But to hold them to 8 in the second quarter, 9 in the third quarter, that's good stuff right there.
And then offensively, y'all had one of your better shooting nights. Y'all had 9 3-pointers made. That tied a season high. I mean, that was a strength that we came into the season thinking y'all were going to shoot really well. It finally came to fruition.
Yeah, that was great to see. You know, tremendous balance. We always went inside, outside balance. Of course, we like to get shots around the rim and draw fouls and shoot free throws. That's great. But, you know, periodically, as I remind the team, 3 is more than 2. You know, so if we can get great looks from 3, if they're in rhythm, they make sense. You know, our 3-point shooters, they know who they are. And I thought we had a number of good looks and none that were really questionable, you know, by any means. They were in the flow of the offense. They were at the right time in the shot clock and that type of thing. And that was good to see. Obviously, that was, you know, hitting those 3s, just one more separator. You know, all of a sudden, instead of being up 12, just like that, you're up 15. And now, next thing you know, you're up 20. So that was great to see that inside-outside balance.
Coach Dow, what do you like about the combo guard of Aaliyah Collins and Nina DeLeon?
Well, you know, they're a handful to guard. You know, the 2 of them, either one of them can play the point, obviously, so they're very good off the dribble. You know, they do a great job of setting up their teammates. Yeah, Nina had 6 assists against only 2 turnovers. Puff, Aaliyah Collins, 4 assists, only 1 turnover. That's great guard play. You know, 10 assists and 3 turnovers from your primary ball handlers. Obviously, they can both score it as well. And so I thought they did a great job of, you know, both those guys can find a way to pretty much generate their own shots. They have that kind of quickness and ability. But it's great to see them find other players that might have a better shot. And even just to kind of show that the confidence that they have in their teammates, that they turned down a shot and they got somebody else a better shot.
And for you, Myra, what do you think you improved most since your time here on campus?
I'm sorry.
Where do you think you improved the most since you arrived on campus?
I think I've improved the most definitely like with my shooting ability. I came in not really shooting that well, so to now be put as one of the shooters on the team, like it's definitely helped me improve my game and just allow me to be more of someone that my teammates look to in certain situations. So I would say shooting.
Coach, we saw McQuieter go down toward the end of the game. How is she? Is she okay?
Yeah, everybody's fine. Yeah, fortunately, we came out of that unscathed, and you know, always going to be a few bumps and bruises, and we're hoping to have Paloma Simone, who's been out for almost 6 weeks now. She's going to return to practice, do some non-contact stuff, which she's had a bad ankle for a while, but you know, it's that time of year where everybody's kind of going through something, unfortunately, but you know, we try to keep them fresh but you know, still ready to play the next game.
And last question for me, Coach. One of the most underrated players on this team, in my opinion, is Kaylee Howell.
Yep.
Just what have you seen from her? You know, she may not put up the stats on the board, but she puts her body on the line day in, day out.
Yeah, gave us a great lift. You know, I thought that second half when we were making our run, it wasn't a coincidence that Kaylee was on the floor and Kaylee was playing well. Very active. You know, she gets her hands on balls effectively. You know, and then she was also rebounding, or really doing a good job, you know, low post defense. And she's obviously a pretty good finisher around the rim as well. You know, has the length, She's bouncy, pretty athletic. Generally, sticks to what she knows how to do, which is pretty much 15 feet and in. She runs the floor really well. That puts pressure on the defense as well with her using her athleticism.
And then back to you, Myra. I mean, incredible day for you. You got the start, 11 points. You led the team in that, 3 threes. What were you feeling today, and how much you could see on one of those threes you let out a big fist pump. It seemed like this one meant a lot to you.
I just wanted to come into this game with energy, and then feeding off the energy of my teammates just led to, just feeling good throughout the day and throughout the game. Like, it was really like nothing super serious. Like, I just wanted to play well. My teammates, I fed off their energy and they fed off mine, and it led to us getting a win. And
something also, you all spread it around the wealth when it came to points. I mean, a couple of y'all were in double figures, and then you had 3 others right behind with 9 points apiece. How much do y'all feed off each other when it comes to scoring, as well as that energy factor?
We feed off each other a lot. Like, if our energy is good throughout the entire team, then everyone feels like they're having a good day, then we know we're going to have a good game.
And then looking forward to next week, you got Southeastern Louisiana and New Orleans. How excited are you for those road games, especially since the last road trip you went 2 for 2 and got Dairy Queen and Brahms?
We're excited, but we're staying focused. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but we do want to go out there, stay focused, and do what we have to do on the road.
Well, Coach, Myra, thank you very much for your time, and good luck on the road next week.